Hey, what's up everyone? This is Walter here, and we're back with more content from Reddit. Today we're talking about nice guys once again. Nice guys are guys that claim they're really nice. This results in them giving gifts and doing favors, which is fine in itself, but the nice guys we're talking about are only nice until they get rejected. Anyway, you'll see, so let's just begin with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit nice guys, as usual. Guy said women treated him like shit and I seemed nice. Asked to hang out. In college out of state, so no, but said he seemed nice. Got this instead. Well, guess what? Enjoy your stupid feminist shit, lol, cause I don't fuck with you, and all you do is manipulate and act like such shitty humans. LMAO. I swear you really don't even know you are still being manipulated by men as we speak, lol. Who control your abortion rights and will always do so long as try to manipulate men and act in irresponsible ways such as yourself. I tried to give girls like you a chance, but apparently all of you deserve a cock rammed in your ass and you deserve to scream and cry in pain. Bye. And I'm no rapist, but the way women treat men, it's literally so backwards, like get the fuck out. I can see why some go to such extremes, to be honest. So here's my riddle. I'm going to block you and you're never going to ever snap me again, understand? Because I don't need no little dirty ass hoe like you. If I'm not mistaken, this rant isn't even really directed at this woman. It seems to be about all women in general. I can see why some men go to such extremes as rape, he says. That's not a red flag or anything. About me. Why are women so fucking stupid when it comes to relationships? I mean, really, women nowadays go after men with dad bods, aka sugar daddies, or brainless drug-loving fuckboys. But when they come across a good kind-hearted man who will pour his heart out just to make a woman happy, it's never good enough. He's supposed to write about him and then he just rants about women being stupid. Some pretty next level dating strategy. This next post is an absolutely epic rant about the evils of the friendzone. What is worse than the friendzone? I could think of very few things that are worse than the friendzone. The friendzone is a place that is cold, dark, lonely, sad, and extremely pathetic. The painful thing about it is you slowly die inside, knowing well that the cure to your disease is right there. So close yet so far away. Visible but unattainable. Once in a while you are even tempted to go the extra mile and take a leap of faith. You are tempted to scream out what you feel, to tell the other person to put you out of your misery once and for all. To tell the world that this person makes you smile, they make you laugh, they make you happy, they make your loins jingle with excitement. They make your loins jingle. That's gotta be a candidate for all-time best nice guy line. Remember that one. But you hold it back inside because you are in the zone, and you cannot risk doing anything silly lest you lose this person completely. You are at arm's length. There but not there. They're your everything, they just have no idea. Occasionally on a drunken Friday night, you will master the guts to call them up and pour out your heart. Then on Saturday morning when you are insanely hangover with a splitting headache, they will call you to check on you and tell you that you were drunk and you said some silly things the previous night. Things that didn't make sense. You will both laugh at and about the said silly things, and you will pretend it was the alcohol speaking, but heaven and hell know you were speaking the truth. I'll admit it's pretty painful to read this. This kind of a relationship is really unhealthy. I'd never fault someone for having to break it off. Along the way, your friendship will grow because they trust you and adore you as a brother. You will be the first to hear about their new job, new pair of shoes, new car, and sadly, even new boyfriend. Sometime along the way, they will call you up to reveal some wonderful news. Their boyfriend just proposed and they said yes. Then you will wonder what your options are, suicide by poison or the good old gun to the bullet. But you will master some strength and tell them you are happy for them. You will hide the fact that you want to rip the other man's heart out and feed it to the vultures. You will hide the fact that you want to end his entire existence and do away with whoever wants him. That man, the man who stole your bride in waiting. The woman you have wanted, needed, loved, and stalked over the past few years. Your soulmate. Your love. And then you will wonder what the hell you're doing on this earth if the one person you truly love seems to do everything in her power to make your inside burn with anger and scorn. Did I say there were some things worse than the friend zone? Well, I take that back. Nothing is worse than the friend zone. If you don't want to be someone's friend, then don't act like you do. He even put the word friendship in scare quotes. I feel like girls have never really wanted to vent about their personal life to me all the time. These guys apparently worm their way into this role where they get to hear about everything, and then they hear something they don't like, of course. They're basically torturing themselves. No, I can't support, because I have been a champion of supporting women that have drive and ambition, and a career in every retrospect. But then I see them dating losers. Guys with no job, guys with no drive, guys with no ambition, or that have records. But I've been to jail or treat them badly, and when I do, then just try to support them or acknowledge them in a positive weight. I am not taken seriously. I am taken as if I have an ulterior motive, but nonetheless, yes, you should be justified. Yes, I am taking your picture and profile at face value because, due to popular belief, more than a half is actually a farce, a fantasy, no more than Photoshop. A justification of how some women can't balance, and don't try, especially for those who have overcome the same obstacles in their own life, even under different circumstances. Man, I cannot decipher this disaster piece. I can barely even read it. It's like he opened the Nice Guy magnetic poetry set and just stuck them to the fridge in whatever order they came out. There's some more dating app madness. The awkwardness of being tracked down by a man on a dating app does my head in. I recently rejoined Bumble and deleted it again within the space of 24 hours. The shite in the profiles, some of them not even trying to hide their hatred for women, was too much for me. I saw a man I know vaguely through a friend of a friend. I recognized him immediately. I swiped left because I already know he has kids and wants more. He has also stated as much in his profile, and I don't want any kids at all. I don't want to date a man who already has them because I don't want kids in my life in any capacity, and my profile makes that clear. Plus, I'm just not interested in him. Never have been. Hey, it's not like you need an excuse or something. These sites try pretty hard to make being rejected painless compared to real life, but apparently this guy really wanted to make a fool of himself. Today, he has tracked me down on Facebook. We weren't even friends on there, and sent me a message asking me, "When are you going to swipe right on me? I swiped right on you." I swear I feel like I'd hit this guy. What a child. I explained that I have since deleted the app, so I won't be swiping right anytime soon. Then he sent me a string of messages asking me out for a drink. I said no. I had already seen him on the app and swiped left because I'm simply not interested. Cue a load more messages about giving him a chance, and you might like me if you got to know me, and this is why you're single, because you write off nice men like me. I told him if he genuinely was nice, he'd take my no for an answer and wouldn't spend hours trying to convince me otherwise. Then I blocked him. Now my friend is messaging me asking why I blocked him, and it's just a drink, what's the harm? Jesus wept, just accept the rejection and move on. If you don't get a match with someone, don't track them down on social media and harass them. Why is it such a difficult concept to grasp? Yeah, I mean, her swiping left means she rejected you once. Why track her down just to make her say it again? These apps apparently underestimate the lengths nice guys are willing to go to. If you're a female and I've ever commented under you picture, leaving a compliment like, "You're really pretty," I don't say that to everyone. I only post it under women's pics if they legitimately look like an angel, lol. So just know if I called you pretty or gave you a compliment, I actually meant it. I don't say it to get in women's pants like most men, as I have no problem getting women. Oh, so most men don't mean it when they compliment someone? Yeah, it's good to know there's at least one good guy left here. I literally have to take an Uber to downtown 5 minutes from my house, and women just come up to me and choose me, LMAO. Tall men get hit on by women, and women will initiate the convo. Short guys have to do the opposite and initiate the conversation. I say it because I genuinely appreciate your beauty and femininity. So yeah, if I ever commented you're really pretty, I actually mean it. Saying you didn't leave a compliment to get in someone's pants works about as well as saying you did leave it to get in their pants. Both are usually not very effective. It's crazy to think that a good guy like me can't get a girlfriend, yet a guy like this can get one and murder them. It's really a sick world, especially when people give trust to bad people and not the good. Rest in peace. She's an angel now. Yes, the old, "It's so sad she got murdered. If only she would have dated a good guy like me." It also reminds me of that time Lucas compared himself not getting laid to the Holocaust. Let's check it out. Where was God during the Holocaust? Where was God during the genocide of 100 million Native Americans? Where has God been during my 10 years without pussy or a girlfriend in the least? Exactly. Theism is bullshit. I really like how he opens up with the Holocaust, then he gets down to the real atrocity eventually, which is him not getting laid for a decade. Really puts the suffering of World War II in perspective there, doesn't it? Let's cover one more. Say there's a woman in a room with 10 men, and all men are telling her how beautiful she is, and they're lighting her cigarette and buying her drinks and just treating her like gold. Then all of a sudden in walks in the 11th man. He takes one look at her and says, "Hey, how are you doing?" and turns his back on her and starts talking to his friends. That's the guy she wants to be with, the 11th man. Not any of the 10 men who were treating her well all night, but the one guy who couldn't care less. Why? Because for some reason women don't want nice. They don't want real. Oh, she's attracted to the one guy who isn't tipping his fedora? Yeah, go figure. Also, if you see 10 men buying the same woman drinks, I think that might be leading somewhere bad. They don't want to be treated well. I mean, not at first, and sometimes not ever. And I think that's crazy. I refuse to play that game. I mean, you are a master at it, Saul, but it's just not me. It's not who I am. I don't want to have to play that game, you know? Get a girl by pretending that I don't like her. I want to be with a woman who's real, who digs it when I'm nice to her, who doesn't see that as a weakness or take me for granted when I tell her that I think she is more amazing than anything else. Anyone else find this guy really exhausting? You're telling me she doesn't want any of the 10 dudes that seem like they're going to dig her cigarette butts out of the trash so they can put their mouth where she did? Crazy. No shit. Well anyway, it's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say about the nice guys or my video, let me hear it in the comments. The nice guys might not appreciate it, but I will. And if you're new here and want more of the same kind of stuff, consider subscribing because I will be uploading more here. Big thanks also to my fabulous patrons who help me by supporting me more directly every month. I really appreciate it. I will be back with more stories soon, and maybe I'll finally get to some Russell Greer. He's recently been trying to sue America's Got Talent for not picking him. If you're not familiar, not picking Russell for something is always discrimination against the disabled. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and make sure to let me know when you're going to swipe right on me so I don't have to track you down on social media.